we continue with these Dhajagga Suttas. Okay, so I hope today we can complete the Dhajagga Suttas, and we start another new suttas called Ānāpānassati. Okay, so that probably helps you for your practice. And in fact, we have covered quite substantially most of the protective suttas. Okay, so I don't know. We have already started quite some times ago. Yeah, and of course, there may be other students also interested to study. So we might consider like starting, the same class, probably after Chinese New Year. Okay, for those interested. Okay, but of course, for the existing class, we will continue with another class. We continue the existing class. We continue, and then we will start a new class. What do you think, Brother Carl?
Okay, Bhante.
Okay.
But you have to inform again, like in the Facebook, in the Brahma Vihara Facebook, right? That you'll be starting a new class.
Okay. So there's no academy, there's no semesters. We can just start it anytime. Is it?
Yeah, but you have to decide on the timeline in the whether
okay.
Today, this class is on Sunday, right? So the new class, when will it be?
Okay. Yeah, maybe new class like we start like Saturday afternoon, and then the old class, continue on Sunday. Yeah, but then we decide later. Of course, we also welcome for those the old students to join the new class so that you have better understanding of the the suttas that we have covered. So you will study again. Okay. Now we look at these Dhajagga Suttas. I think we have finished here, right? Okay, we look at the earlier one. Yeah, it's about Itipiso Bhagava Arahang Samma Sambuddho Vijja Charana Sampanno Sugato Lokavidu Anuttaro Purisa Dhamma Sarati. Okay, and Sattha Deva Manusana Buddho Bhagavati. Okay, so we continue with this. Okay. All right, if you look at the first line, Sattha Deva Manusana Buddha Bhagavati, there's no verb, right? So we look at the subject, and now that is Sattha. Sattha is from the stem form Satthar. Okay, Satthar is an agent noun. So Sattha is nominated singular, and the Deva Manusanam is a genitive plural, so it's of the teacher of gods and men. Deva, God, and Manusa, yeah, men. Like Malay word lah, Manusa. And Buddha is a nominative singular, and Bhagava is also a nominative singular. So you have the translation like teacher of gods and men, and the Buddha made a vacant one, Bhagava made the fortunate one. All right? Or sometimes you also translate like the blessed one. That's okay. And Mamahi vo bhikkhave anusaratang yang bhavisati bhayang va chambitatahang va lomahang sova so pahi yisati. Okay, so you look at this sentence. Okay, now, yeah, we look at the first part, right? Mamahi vo bhikkhave anusaratang, because here you have something very significant. That is anusaratang, because usually you don't find it in the dictionary. Anusaratang is a past participle. Past participle, right? Past participle mean, anusarata is from the prefix anu and smur, smur. So mean to recollect. Okay, to recollect. So here the past participle mean recollected. Recollected. And here is a genitive, right? Genitive. So, and you look at the vo also, it's a genitive plural. So when you have the genitive participle and the genitive in noun or in pronouns, you can translate in the form using this genitive absolute. Genitive absolute. Okay? Yeah. Oh, not absolutives, it's genitive absolute, sorry. Too fast, it's absolute, right? So when you have this absolute, you have like locative absolute. I mean, this is a grammar. If you want to know what is this, you go and check what is it, genitive absolute or locative absolute, right? Not the absolutive. I think I better change it. Okay, anyway, I think change it immediately. Okay. Okay, so genitive. So when it is in the form of genitive absolute, you can translate like when you have, okay, when you have recollected me. Okay. Yeah, so this is the use of the genitive absolute here. When you have recollected me. Okay, me here, mamang. Okay, so recover me is a vocative. So for here he is a reason in declined word. So for monks, when you have recollected me. So here the translation is perfect, right? And translation is beautiful. And yang bhavisati bhayang va champi tatahang va lomahang so va so pahisati. Right? So okay, you have the verb like bhavisati, and then you have another one is pahisati. So bhavisati here is a future third person singular from the root bhu, mean comes to be. So you can translate like there will be. Okay, there will be. And you have the yang bhayang and champi tatahang lomahang so. You see, so these are all the neuter form except this lomahang so. So okay, bhayang, like Malay word bahaya, fear, right? Yang, this is that, whatever, okay? So it's like a connective particle. So whatever fear, okay? Champi tatang mean, what is that? What is stupefaction? What is the meaning? What is the meaning? Brother Carl. Not stupid. What is the translation? Yeah. It seems that nobody knows the meaning of this stupefaction.
Stupefaction, consternation. Consternation and stupefaction.
I got it from the dictionary.
Reverend. Okay.
Yes.
I'll find out.
I think it's frozen stiffness.
Yeah.
Until scared, until you're so still, you can't really move.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, stupefaction. Okay. So, okay. Then loma hangso, right? Is loma hangso okay lah? Hangso means the hair standing. So it means that this is a horror. Horror. So you can say whatever the fear, stupefaction, or horripilation. This also you don't find in the dictionary, but it's horror. There will be, right? Then so pahiyisati. Pahiyisati is also a future, right? Third person singular. So it's from the root harming to abandon. There will be abandoned. Okay. So here the so used is a nominal singular. So there will be abandoned. Okay. So there will be abandoned. So here, so it says that when you have the fears, okay, horror, right, you can recite Itipiso Bhagava Arahang Sama Sambuddho Vijacharana Sampanno Sugato Loka Vidu Anuttaro Purisa Dhamma Sarati Sattha Deva Manusanang Buddho Bhagavati. Okay, so you can recite it. So this is what we call the Anusaratam. Anusarate means you recollect it one after another. One after another. In Chinese, we call Sui Nian. Sui means anu. Anu means subsequently. Yeah, recite one after another until all your fears, horrors are completely abandoned. Yeah, I think this is also quite good when you are in the forest or in the, you know, in the dark area, right? And you have like horrific, what do you call it? Loma hangso, right? The hair stain, standing like goosebump, whatever it is, that you have that kind of fear. Of course, whatever the fears that arises is due to the ignorant, yeah? So, but anyway, to overcome it, you can recite, yeah, this recollection of the Buddha. Okay, now, noche mang anusare sareyat atta dhammang anusareyat. Okay, so you have two parts. Okay, anusareyat and anusareyat. So noche, what is anusareyat? Second person singular. Anusa. Okay, anusa. So it's a second person. It means that recollect. You recollect. Here you have no here. Huh? Oh. Yeah. No mean as a negation, cannot. Okay, if you can. Mang is me, right? And che is enclitic in decline, but if, right? So it means that if you cannot recollect me, right? Yeah. Okay, here's the translation. Like atta dhammang anusareyat. Same thing also. Atta means then, right? Anusareyat, recollect. You recollect, right? Dhamma here is the accusative object. Here is the object, right? Recollect me and recollect the Dhamma. Dust. Okay. So I hope you understand. Yeah. So this sentence is very simple. Is it simple? Okay. Now, then you will continue with the Swakato. Bhagavata Dhammo Sanditiko Akaliko Ehipasiko Opanaiko Pachatang Veditabo Vinyuhiti. Okay. Now, yeah, this is also very good. This sentence is very complete and very beautiful. So, yeah, we don't have verb. If you don't have verb, then what else? You look at the subject, main subject. Okay. So in this case, the main subject is Dhammo. I mean the Dhamma. Okay, since we are recollect the virtues of the Dhamma, so here the Dhamma is the main subject. Then you have different qualities pertaining to the Dhamma. The first one is Swakato. Swakato is a PPP, right? Past participle, right? And okay, so. And this is how, you know, the word derived. You have the su, a, and kia, right? Su mean the you know, good or well. A mean all along. Kia mean to speak, to say, right? So it means well said. It means the Dhamma that is well said. So you see, this is an adjective describing the Dhamma. So the translation would be like the teaching. Okay, the Dhamma, the teaching. Swakato, you can say, has been well said. Has been well said. Right? You see, even though here adjective is an adjective describing the Dhamma, but it has this verbal function. So you can translate it like has been well proclaimed. So has been well said. And Bhagavata is instrumental. Okay, so it's from the Bhagavan. So this is a stem form. Yeah, with regard to the noun, so far we covered quite a lot, right? There are altogether, I think, 17 or 18 types of ending of noun. Okay, so it means that there are 17 or 18 types of declension of noun. Okay. So here the teaching has been well proclaimed or well said by the Blessed One. You see, so this is how the translation goes. Okay, not so difficult, isn't it? Then Sanditiko. Okay, so this is also another quality. Okay, Sanditiko. And the Sanditiko. Okay, so it is how it's also adjective to the Dhamma, right? You see, agree in number, cases, case, and gender with the Dhamma. So Sandittika mean what do you call, it's visible. Visible. It means that the Dhamma is able to be seen and is apparent. Okay, did from the root drush mean to see. Sang mean is a prefix, means completely. To see completely means it is visible, right? Akaliko is also adjective describing the Dhamma. Okay, so akaliko, kala mean time. A mean negation, mean timeless, right? Timeless. When you say timeless, mean you say it's an immediate or timeless. It means that the Dhamma is still relevant even after 2,600 years later, right? So it never expired. So it's timeless. Okay, so it is visible and immediate or timeless, okay, if you want. Ehipasiko, right? This is also adjective describing the Dhamma. Okay, you see all the grammar the same. Ehipasiko, right, is from ehi and pasiko. Ehi means come, okay? Pasiko means see, so come and see, okay? Of course, ika is a compound, making an adjective, making an adjective. Yeah, so I think as a Pali students, we need to be sensitive of all these case ending. Yeah, case ending. So once you understand the case ending, I can assure you, you can read the Pali text. I think people have difficulties, to analyze the Pali is because they have, they don't understand what is all this case ending. So when you understand this, then it's easier for you to identify, their case, relationship. In this case, ehipasika, here ika is an adjective suffix, so to make it the whole compound, adjective describing the Dhamma. So come and see, okay? So it invites people to come and see, right? And opanayiko is also adjective. Opanayika is like upper and see whether I have a further analysis or no. Yeah, that's it. So opanayika is from upper and ni. Ni mean to lead or to bring. Upper mean near, to bring near or to lead near. Okay, to lead near. It means that it has a meaning of leading to or conducive, right? So of course, opanayika here refer conducive to nibbana. Okay, it means that the Dhamma lead to nibbana. Okay, yeah, Dhamma lead to nibbana. Pachatang veditabo vinyohiti. Veditabo. Yeah. Have you covered this, Brother Carl? This future passive participle?
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, this veditabo is a future passive future participle. Future participle. So how to translate future participle? Like should be, would be, will be, might be. Okay, that kind of meaning. But it is a noun. So veditabo is from the root vid, mean to be known, should be known, will be known, must be known. Okay. Yeah, to be known. Okay. Yeah. Then vinyohi, okay, is from vinyo, so it's an instrumental plural, by the wise. Okay. Oh, by the wise. So the Buddha said very clearly, only the wise people understood the teaching of the Buddhas, not the foolish person like us. But anyway, we are struggling. Yeah. Anyway. And pachata is the accusative but used as an adverb already.
And pachata is the accusative as an adverb.
Okay. So here the translation. It is to be understood, right? By the wise.
Here the translation.
I think someone have to mute the computer. Okay. So it is to be understood by the wise individually, right? So it's an adverb, individually or for themselves. This kind of English is for themselves is also an adverb, right? Or you also can translate like individually, also possible. Yeah, so this is very beautiful sentence, isn't it? Now, Dhammang hivo bhikkhave anusaratang yang bhavisati bhayang va chambitatang va lomahangso va sopahisati. Yeah, we have seen this part. Yeah, anusaratang is a PPP of genitive, okay, and with the vo genitive. So this form, they can form the genitive absolute, right? Yeah, because I just copy and paste. So no, it's locative absolute, a genitive absolute. So you can say that when you have, vo mean you, okay? When you have recollected the Dhamma, right? Yeah, Dhamma. When you have recollected the Dhamma, right? And the rest are the same. Okay. Yeah. Whatever fear, stupefaction, or horripilation, there will be, that will be abandoned. How about if not? Okay, it says, if not, okay, there will be abandoned. Then the next would be like, nocha dhamma anusarayata, atta sangham anusarayata. It says that if you cannot recollect the Dhamma, then recollect the Sangha. Okay, so here the translation. Okay, anusarayata mean you mean here the plural. No here mean negation. So this no is a what do you call? Is a what do you call? Is the emphasis, emphatic particle. Okay, so to show that cannot, right? If you cannot recollect the Dhamma, okay, it means that if the Dhamma doesn't help you to overcome fear or horrors, right? Then you might consider, okay, oh, you recollect the virtue of the Sangha. Got it? So you can see there are a lot of stages, you know. Surely, if you complete all your recollection of the Buddha Dharma Sangha, you can overcome the fear. So Buddhas may not be enough. So if Dhamma also not enough, then you recollect the Sangha, recollection of the Sangha. So here is a Sangha recollection. In Chinese, we call Sui Nian Sen. Okay, Sui Nian Sen. So Supatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho. Ujjapatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho. Right? Yeah, to many Buddhists, you know this very well. Yeah. Anyway, we just revise a bit. And yeah, Savaka Sangha is a nominative singular, right? When talk about nominative, it's a subject. Okay, it's a subject. Subject. So the Savaka mean the hearer, Sangha mean the community. So you just can like translate the community of disciple, right? And here Supatipanno. This is a PPP, right? Past participle. It's from Su and Patipanno, right? Su and Patipanno. So yeah, Su and Patipanno. So what is Patipanno? Patipanno means the practice. Okay, Su means well. It means that the community of disciple, okay, has been practiced well. Okay, here Su means well, yeah. Okay, well. Bhagavato is oh yeah, here is adjective describing the Savaka Sangha, right? So yeah, not that difficult, no? And then Bhagavata is genitive. So how to translate like community or disciple of the Blessed One here, of genitive, of the Blessed One. Has been well preserved, has been practiced well. The whole thing, if you look at the English, you may not be able to, you don't know what is the grammar of this. Yeah, you have things like, you know, has been practiced is like a past perfect. Yeah, but you know, in this case, you know, it is in the past participle, describing the community of the disciple. Okay. Then Ujjapatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangha. Same thing. Uju, what is Uju? Uju means straight. Okay. Upright or correct. Uju. Okay. So same thing is also adjective to Savaka Sangha. So you have your translation like community of disciple, the blessed one has been practiced correctly or has been practiced upright. Okay, yeah, has been practiced upright. The third one, Nyaya Patipano Bhagavato Savaka Sangha. Same thing. Now here Nyaya. Nyaya. Okay, so it's also describing. And Nyaya has a meaning like right method. Right method. Okay, you want to know more about the what do you call the exhaustive explanation of each individual, you please go to the Visuddhimagga. Go to the Visuddhimagga. Visuddhimagga has exhaustive explanation on all these things. Okay, so we are not going into the details of it, but we look at the grammar, how these things translated. Okay, yeah. So here the community of disciple, the blessed one, has been practiced. Yeah, truly. Yeah, truly. Nyaya. Okay, truly. When you talk about the truly, mean they are practiced, correctly, the noble effort path, right, that leads to nibbana, right? And when you talk about the nibbana is that word true. There is no any other path. It's a true path. Okay, it's a true path. So this nyaya means they are following the noble effort path. Samichi patipanno bhagavato savaka sangha. Same thing. Then what is this samichi? Samichi means the right and proper. Okay. Yeah, right and proper. So yeah, you also can translate like duty. Dutiful. Same thing, okay, describing. So yeah, has been practiced dutifully. What do you mean by dutifully? It means that when you talk about the Sangha, they are dutiful and they are proper with regards to the Dhamma and Vinaya. Okay, it means that they are proper because they make use of the 4 requisites, okay, offered by the laity. Okay, they are not the thief, churi, not the thief. You see, so it means that they are following properly and dutifully. So, and because of that, the Sangha is worthy of act of veneration. Okay, here Yadidam Chatari Purisayugani Atta Purisapugala Esa Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ahuneyo Pahunayo Dakinayo Anjali Karaniyo Anuttarang Punya Ketang Lokasati. Okay. Now, okay, Yadidam. Yeah, yet here is a connective particle. So you can say, that is to say Yadidam, or namely, or i.e. That is to say, or namely, Chatari Purisa Yugani. Okay, yeah, they are all the same, is it? Neuter. If they are neuter, nominate plural, so Chatari is describing the Purisa Yugani. Yugani pair. It means that, okay, 4 pair of person. Purisa mean person. Yuga mean pair. Okay. Careful also. Pass through. Yugani. So it's a 4 pair of person. And Atta Purisa Pugala, 8 kinds of individual. Okay. I think by now you should know what are these 4 pair and 8 individuals. Okay, when you talk about the pair, you have one pair of Magga, another pair is a Pala. Okay, so say for example, you had a Sotapanna, you had a before obtaining the Pala, the fruition, you have to enter the path first. Okay, so this one you have the Sotapala, Sotapati Magga, then you have, after coming out from the path, you obtain the fruition that's called the Sotapati Magga. Similarly, you have Sakadagami Pala, Magga, and Sakadagami Pala, and Anagami Magga and Anagami Pala, and Arahat Magga and Arahat Pala. So you have these 4 pair and 8 individuals. Esa is a demonstrative pronouns, okay? So, and it's describing the Savaka Sangha, mean this, okay? This community of the disciple. Bhagavato means of the Blessed One. I say, it's very literal, isn't it? Ahuneyo, Pahuneyo, Dakinayo, Anjali Karaniyo. So these are the qualities of the Savaka Sangha. So Ahuneyo is a future participle. Ahuneyo means worthy of offering. Yeah. Pahunayo, is also a future participle. Pahunayo. Pa is pa and same ahunayo. Pa means fourth. Yeah, fourth. So they are not just only worthy of offering, but they are all worthy of hospitality. Okay, it means that you can invite the Sangha to come to your house and you treated the Sangha with the food, with drink, you see. So this is a hospitality. Oh yeah. Dakinayo. What is Dakinayo? Dakinayo is also Dakinayo is worthy of Dakina. Yeah, Dakina means, they are worthy of presents or gift, right? Yeah. And Anjali, okay, Anjali, yeah. Karaniya should be done, with Anjali, okay? With what you call folded hand, yeah, should be done with folded hand, okay? So it's also adjective to Savaka Sangha. So these are the qualities. And then what else? You have Anuttarang Punyaketang Lokasa. Yeah, Punyaketang. Okay, Punyaketang. Keta means the field. Punya means the merit. So it's a field of merit. And Anuttarang is also adjective describing the Punyaketang. So you talk about the what they call unsurpassed field of merit, right? Yeah, or the highest fields of merit, right? Lokasa iti. Lokasa means of the world or for the world, right? So, can you see or not? That's I'm looking for this word. So, namely, the 4 pairs of person and 8 individual persons, and the community of disciple, the Blessed One, is worthy of offering, worthy of hospitality, or worthy of veneration, or worthy of worthy of the offered gift. Yeah, I think it's better. Yeah, with that word. And another one is worthy of worshipped with folded hand, and it is the unsurpassed field of merit for the world. Can you see? TJ Lee. Anyway, it's too small anyway, sorry. Okay, now Sanghang hipo bhikkhave anusaratang yang bhavisati bhayang va chambita tahang va lomahang sova so pahisati. Same thing. Okay, so it means that 4 months. Okay, when you have recollected the Sangha, okay, yeah, same thing, is the genitive absolute, right? yeah, you said this, monks, okay, or bhikkhus, when you have recollected the Sangha. So this is a very good translation that I can think of, right? Because of the grammar reflected here. Then yang bhavisati, bhayang vachambi, same thing, okay? Then whatever the fear, stupefaction, or horripilation, there will be, that will be abandoned too. Okay? That will be abandoned. Okay. Yeah. So now, tang kisahetu. What is the reason? Tathagato hibikave arahang samasang buddho vita rago, vita doso, vita moha, abiru akchambhi anutrasi apalayi iti. Okay. So yeah, tang kisahetu. This is a Pali word, right? What is the reason for that? Okay, so hetu is a nominative. Kisa means a dative for that. Tang is like a connective particle. What? Okay, so what is the reason for that? So here's very literal, right? So yeah, okay, so tathagato here. You see, yeah. Arahant is a present participle. So arahant you can translate like deserving one. But usually I don't really translate. We just keep arahant. Arahant. Or if you want, you can just translate like the worthy one. Yeah, you have the meaning of worthy one or deserving one. Yeah. Okay. And the samasang buddho. Okay. Yeah. And you see, all these things are describing to the Tathagata. Vita raga. Vita raga. Vita is like devoid, okay, of raga, the passion. Okay. Vita dosa is devoid of aversion. And vita moha is devoid of delusion. Okay. Yeah, because then abiru akchambi anutrasi apalayiti. So these are also another, what do you call, adjective describing the Tathagata. Yeah. So abhiru means he has no fear. Okay. Akchambi, he has no terror or no fearful. Akchambi, no terror or not terrified. Anutrasi, not trembling. Trust, No, I mean no. Huh? Yeah, so what is this? Yeah, no frightened. Apalayiti. You see, I give you all the undeclined words so that this verse has been declined, right? Accordingly, from their, what do you call, the stem form. Okay, say like, for example, here, the anutrasi is from the utrasin. So you have to find the noun with those case ending in form. Huh? So apalayiti, running away. Mean no running away. So here's the translation for the dust gone one, monks. Or you want to translate more, you can say, who is the worthy one, who is the perfectly fully enlightened one, who is devoid of passion, who is devoid of aversion, who is devoid of delusion, and who is no fear, no terror, no dread, and no running away. Okay, so this is all referred to the Tathagata, and he has this virtue. That's why, we recite first with the recollection of the Buddhas. If that doesn't help, go to the Dhamma. Then go to the Sangha. Then for sure, all your fears, trembling, everything, horrors, will be completely abandoned. Okay, so we must have faith in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Oh yeah, we almost finished. Okay, idham avocha or idham avocha. Sometimes if idham avocha, that is because of compound, right? So I just played it. So you can pronounce like idham avocha. But this kind of idham avocha, that may sound may not sound smoothly. So you can pronounce like idema voce, okay? So is it aorist, past tense, third person singular? It means that said this. So who said this? The blessed one said this. Yeah, nominative. Then idang vatua. Vatua is a gerund, mean having said that, right? Having said that. Yeah, sugato. Sugato is another epithet, another name for the blessed one. Su and gato, right? Su mean well. Gato, gone. So it's a well gone one. Well gone. Then Sattha. Sattha is a teacher. Okay, who is a teacher? Avocha said this. So very straightforward. Yeah. So I show you in sequence so that you can see clearly, you know, the whole thing and you translate accordingly. So the fortunate one said this, and after saying this, the well-gone one, the teacher, said this. Atapara means further. Continue. Okay. So usually, yeah, so you have the verse kind of summary of what I had earlier discussed. So aranye du rukamule va sunyagare va bikavo anusarete sang buddhang bhayang tumhakang no siya. So this is a verse. Aranye, okay, mean, you know, aranye. Aranye mean in aranya. Aranya mean in the forest. And rokamula. Mula mean the root of a tree, or in the root of a tree. Shunyagare is from shunya agare. Agare mean the house or empty house. Shunya, empty or empty place. So you have these three places. So you see, you look at the early suttas, you know, when start or beginning any cultivation, it will start by choosing a right place to practice. So these are the three places that I think that it's worth for us to look into. Yeah. So whether our practice is fall under this category. Okay. Yeah. So in the wilderness or in the forest, at the foot of a tree, or in an empty space or empty place, monks of the bhikkhu. Anusarete. Okay, you recollect. Okay, you recollect. It's a second person plural. You. So you recollect. Sambuddha. Okay, yeah. Okay, you recollect the Sambuddha. I try not to translate because Sang means complete, enlightened one, if you want. Bhayang, tumhakang, no siya. Okay, so these are the adjectives describing the Sambuddhang, Bhayang. Okay, no siya. Okay, would not be. There would be no. Okay, there would be no. Here the siya is objective. There would be no. Okay, would be no. No what? No Bhayang. Is it? Okay, there will be no fear. Okay, Tunghakang means for you. Is dative or genitive. Okay. Yeah. So here a summary. Right. Say if you are cultivating in these places, right? If you have fear or horripilation, then you recollect the virtues of the Buddhas. Then there will be no fear for you. You see, so it's very literal. Yeah. Same thing. Noche buddhang sariyata loka jetang nara asabhang. Ata dhammang sariyata niyanikang sudesitang. No sariyata. So it means that, I mean if, right? If you can't recollect the Buddha. Okay, here is a kind of summary what we have earlier seen. Then they talk about the quality of the Buddha. Okay, here you look at it, they are the same. The quality of Buddha means loka jetang, who is the best in the world. Okay, who is the best in the world. And Nara Asabhang. Asabhang means the bull. Nara means the bull of Maine. Okay, so yeah, so here's the translation. Yeah, so if you can't recollect the Buddhas, who is the best in the world, the bull of Maine. Okay, Then atta dhammang sarayata. Then, okay, atta means then. You recollect the dhamma. Okay, here the accusative object. Here the quality of the dhamma. Niyanikang sudesitam. Yeah, you see there in the same case, same number, right? Niyanikang niyanikang mean lead. Okay, leading outward. Okay, I mean leading to a nibbana. Sudesitam mean well thought. Okay, or well thought. Yeah, from this. So you recollect the dhamma. Okay, leading outward and well thought. If nocha dhammang sariyata niyanikang sudesitang atta sangham sariyata punyaketang anutarang. So if you can't recollect the dhamma, okay, which leading outward, okay, well thought, okay. I hope you're okay with this, all this vocabulary, because okay, because we repeat the same word again and again. So so if you can't recollect the dhamma, right, which leading outward, which is well thought, atta sangham sariyata, then you recollect the sangha. Okay, you recollect the sangha. And what is the quality of sangha? Punyaketang anutarang. Okay, so which is unsurpassed fields of merit. Okay, so this whole thing describing the sangha. Then you recollect the sangha, which is unsurpassed field of merit. I think this is the last part. Evang buddhang sarantanang dhammang sanghang cha bhikkhavo bhayang va chambitatahang va lomahangso va lomahangso na hesati. Okay, no fear. Okay, no fear. So there will be no fear. This hesati is another form of bhavisati, and this form is very rare. I think it's because the use because of the Pali meter. Evang, in this way, okay, dust. Sarantana, okay, for those. Here is a genitive, right? Genitive plural. So when it is in the genitive plural, you can translate like for those, right? And this is a PP. You can say for those who have recollected. Okay, it's from saran. It's from smur. Or you have there are two roots for this. One is stru mean to flow. Another one is smur mean to remember. So, right, earlier we have seen anusaratang, right? But here you have the saratang. It's okay because they are in the verse and they are limited by the number of words, and they have a certain metric to follow. So they presume that you understand these words, right? So that's why you have the sarantana. In fact, the complete is anusaratan. Okay, but anyway, once you understand, in a verse, they try to, limit number of words so that they fit in that number for the ease of pronunciation. It's just like Chinese. If you can just remove it, and you make it 5 in one line or 7 in one line, why they want to do that? That is for the ease of memorizing. Pali also like that. It's just like when you chant this Jai Mangalagata. Bahong sahasama bihinimitta sayudhanta girimekalang udeta gorasa senamara. You see, they are all the meter the same. That's why you can recite very smoothly. But there are these gathas, not following this meter. Oh, I tell you, very difficult to pronounce. Okay, they find difficulties to pronounce. But if they follow the meter, we can find, the pronunciation become very easy. Okay, so put down. So you can say that, in this way, for those who have recollected the Buddha, right, and Dhamma, and the Sangha, you see the church and the Sangha, right? Oh, monk, be careful. Yeah, for those who have recollected the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha, monks or bhikkhus, bahayang wa chambi tathang wa, okay, loma hangso, these three, okay, no hesitate, there will be no, okay, here, hesitate is a future from the same root bhu. So usually we come across the word bhavisati, but here you find the word hesati, another form of bhavisati. Okay, but this one is very rare, very rarely used. Huh? I think that is also because of the gatha. If you have the bhavisati, you have the four sound, but hesati only 3 sound. And somehow, these people, they try, to make it shorter, to fit into that meter. So there will be no bhaya, okay? There will be no fear, no stupefaction, and no horripilation. Okay, finish. Okay, so we move to another. Is it tired for you? Many questions? Okay. Okay, any question? Bobby? Sunanda Bobby?
Yeah, Bhante, there's one question.
One only.
What do you mean by the words recollect, Dhamma, Sangha?
Okay. There's someone. Mute. Okay, mute it, please. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. What do you mean for the words recollect the Dhamma Sangha? Yeah, it's from the Anusarata. It's like, when you talk about the recollection of the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, you are recollecting, the virtues of the Buddha, Dharma, and Sanghas. Okay, you are recollecting the virtue, like in the Buddha, right? You are recollecting the different epithets, the different virtues of the Buddhas, like Itipiso, Bhagava, Arahang, Samma Sambuddho. So these are the different virtues, different qualities of the Buddhas. Okay, so when you recollect, what is recollect? Recollect is from the Pali word, anusara, anusmurti. Anu mean subsequently. Smurti mean, remember, subsequently. So it means that you have to recite it one after another. So this is the meaning. So when you recite Itipiso, it doesn't mean you recite once enough. If you have time, you can recite it again and again and again. That is the meaning of Anusarata. Itipiso Bhagavara Samas. If you have the, the beats, you can, Mahayana, they will recite Namo Amitabha like that, right? Theravada also can do similarly, like you can recite like Itipiso Bhagavara Samasambuddho Vijacharana Sampano Sugata Loka Vidu Anutaro Purisa Dhamma Sarati Sata Deva Manusana Buddha Bhagavati 1. And then the second, Itipiso Bhagavara Samasam, like that nah. So when you go one round, 108, it probably takes you 1 hour. Okay, so when you recite like that, it really helps you, to calm your mind down, so that when your mind is settling down, all your fears, stupefaction or horripilation will be abundant. Okay, so yeah, because while you're reciting this thing, these different virtues of the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, in fact, you are strengthening your faith, in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Okay. Opanayiko leading inward. Thank you. Yeah, lead inward or outward, depending how you look at it. I think more upa here has a meaning of near to you, lead near to you. Okay, so near to what? In fact, it's near to nirvana. Yeah, that's why you have translated leading outward towards nibbana. Okay, then okay, huh? I think someone.
How to translate recollect into Chinese?
Oh, 随念，随念，随念佛，随念法，随念身。Yeah, got it, huh? Now, okay, so I share now. You want to continue? Tired? Yushi, are you tired?
No, not at all. Very wonderful sutta. You did a very good work. I really love the Dhajagga Sutta.
You like the Dhajagga
Thank you very
Sutta?
much.
Then
Yes,
how
yes,
about, do you
yes.
like the Ānāpānassati-sutta?
Ah, yes, of course. I love it.
Okay. I think before we start this Ānāpānassati, right? I think it's very important for us to understand a bit of the background of this Ānāpānassati. Yeah, especially our Buddhists have a lot of confusion as to the Ānāpānassati. The first confusions that they have when they said, you practice Ānāpānassati, oh, that is a samatha, is it? Immediately, when you mention the word Ānāpānassati, they say, oh, you practice a samatha, like that, as if you are not practicing the vipassana. So I think this is the one that I think we need to be, really have to look into it, yeah, because we know that the Buddha's, you see, before he enlightened, fully enlightened, the Buddha gave up, all forms of ascetic practices, yeah, and it says that the Bodhisattvas thought, right, his body was so weak, if he continued like that, he wouldn't be able to achieve the full enlightenment. So he gave up the ascetic practices, and then he started, to accept, the food. So the sutta say he accepted, the rice gruel offered by the Sujata. In Chinese, we have this like 八宝粥, 八宝粥, all kind, 8 kinds of, the beans, and mixed together and boil the root. Yeah, so it has this, this incident connected with this story. So, later on, it's after accepting, the rice gruel, by Sujata, so he regained, his strength, right? Regained his strength. So he was sitting under the Bodhi tree, and he was thinking, how to go forward, right? And suddenly a thought, memories come to him. Yeah, as if like he has discovered a path to enlightenment. Then what is that memory? He was recalled when he was young. His father took him, to attend a ceremony, right? But he doesn't like a big cloud, so he chose, to sit under the under the rose apple tree. And it says that the Prince Siddhartha, he was able to enter into the first jhana, okay, into first jhana. Then he has a memory when he was thinking, okay, how should I proceed then? Then these memories came in, and he said, this is indeed the path to the enlightenment. Okay, so the Buddha practiced the Ānāpānassati, and he says that those who practice this Ānāpānassati, he fulfilled the 4 foundations of mindfulness. When these 4 foundations of mindfulness are fulfilled, he completed the 7 factors of enlightenment. When he fulfill, these 7 factors of enlightenment, the 3 vidyas, 3 knowledges, and liberation, knowledge of liberation, was completely realized. Okay, so Ānāpānassati is very important. Okay, so don't scare, okay, of Ānāpānassati. Okay, so Ānāpānassati bhikkhave bhavita bahulikata mahapala hoti mahanisamsa Ānāpānassati bhikkhave bhavita bahulikata chattaro satipatthane paripureti. Okay, yeah, so and this sutta is found in I think in several places, so you can find it. So okay, now how to look into this? Okay, so yeah, you have the verb here, hoti, but this one is not very important. So we look at the noun, the subject, Ānāpānassati. There are two forms. One is Ānāpānassati or Ānāpānassati. Okay, you have short, one with one S, another one with two S. No? But it's okay, two forms are used. But anyway, we have to standardize. I think it's better for us to have two S, yeah, so that when you translate, when you pronounce, you can pronounce like Ānāpānassati, Ānāpānassati. Okay, if there is only one S, you will pronounce like Ānāpānassati. Okay, can you see the difference? Can you hear the difference? One is Ānāpānassati, another one is Ānāpānassati. There's no S, but we standardize it with two S here. Okay. So here is a family, right? And what is Ānāpāna? Ānāpāna is from Āna and Apāna. Āna means in, Apāna means out. Okay, so you can translate like in and out. Okay, sati means mindfulness. So it's a mindfulness of in and out. But of course, understood, right? Mindfulness of inhalation or exhalation. Okay, so, and further, it says that, you know, this Ānāpānassati is supreme of all the meditation, right? So you cannot say that this Ānāpānassati is samatha, right? And it says that, you know, in order to attain into the, what you call the liberation, right? This Ānāpānassati is considered as the gate to Nibbana. There's a word like Amurta Dwara, Amita Dwara. It means that the gate to non-death. Non-death here referred to Nibbana. So it's a gate to Nibbana. Okay? So you can see the importance of Ānāpānassati. So, okay. Then what else? Yeah, Ānāpāna. Inhale and exhale. And here, Bhavita is this is the, sorry, why I put PPF? It should be PP. This is past participle. Bhavita. Bhavita is a causative of bhavati, bhavaya. So here means cultivated, cultivated. So it's also an adjective describing. So it says that Ānāpānassati and then bahulikata. Bahulikata, bahu means many. Kata means done many. It means that repeatedly practiced. Bhavita means cultivated. And bahulikata means repeatedly practiced. Bahuli is from the bahula, bahula and kru. So kru means to do. To do many means repeatedly practice. So it's also adjective describing the Ānāpānassati. Okay, and Mahapala. You see the Mahapala, originally the word pala is a neuter, but here it becomes an adjective. So if it is an adjective, it lost the gender. It follows the noun that it qualifies. In this case, Ānāpānassati is feminine, so the pala also follows feminine. That's why you have the Mahapala. Okay, yeah. Hoti, it means that the great food. And then you have also another is Mahanisamsa. Maha means great, Nisamsa means the benefits. Okay, benefits. bring great benefits. Also describing Ānāpānassati. And Vikave, sometimes Vikavo is okay. So all bhikkhus, yeah, when mindfulness of breathing of in and out, breathing of in and out, mindfulness of breathing in and out, mindfulness of inhalation or exhalation, okay, that's probably the better word, is developed, right, and cultivated or practiced repeatedly, right, then Mahapāla Hoti-nisamsa. It is of great fruit, right, and great benefits. So you can see that the whole thing describing to the Ānāpānassati. Okay, it says that the Bhavita, Bahulikata, Mahapāla, Mahanisamsa. Okay, yeah, okay. Then Ānāpānassati bhikkhave, Bhavita, Bahulikata, Chattaro Satipatthane, Paripureti. Same thing. Yeah, when mindfulness of breathing, of inhalation and exhalation is or has been developed and repeatedly cultivated, right? Then Chattaro Satipatthane Paripureti. Paripureti is a third person singular. Pari means completely. Pureti means feel completely or fulfilled. Fulfill what? Fulfill. Yeah. Chattaro Satipatthane. 4 foundation of mindfulness. Okay. So this Ānāpānassati fulfill the 4 foundation of mindfulness. I think you know what are 4 foundation of mindfulness. Yeah. You have this Kaya Anupassana, Vedana Anupassana, Chitta Anupassana, and Dhamma Anupassana. Okay. So, and it says that this Chattaro, Satipatthana is Ekayana. Ekayana, Eka means one. Yana means the one vehicle. Of course, you have to be careful when translate this Ekayana. Anyway, it's a matter of translation and matter of interpreting this Ekayana. And I saw someone who translate this Ekayana as one path. Then I was like, it means that all our practice are wrong. Only the 4 foundation of mindfulness is right. Because you talk about Ekayana, you see? So I think we have to be careful, yeah, when we translate this word. Then how about the Mahayana? Or, they are talking about the 84,000 perspective of Dhammas that also leading towards the Nibbana. Then are you saying contradict with other practice? Yeah. So anyway, I throw this to you. You go and think yourself. Okay. Chattaro Satipatthana Bhavita Bahulikata Sattabhojange Paripurenti. Sattabhojanga Bhavita Bahulikata Vijja Vimutti Paripurenti. Okay, so Paripurenti is the person plural. Same thing, they fulfill, right? They fulfill. And who are they? There, the they is the subject. Here is a Chattaro Satipatthana. It's a 4 foundation of mindfulness. Fulfill. Okay. Then, okay, here the Bhavita. Okay, it means that when 4 foundation of mindfulness are cultivated, okay, and Bahulikata are repeatedly practiced, okay, then this 4 foundation of mindfulness fulfill the Sattabhojange, mean the 7 factors of enlightenment. Okay, yeah, so they are very straightforward. Okay, so I think for students of Pali, we have to be sensitive to the spelling. If you're spelling wrong, nobody know what you are. What is the translation? So we have to be sensitive of these words. You said no la, don't zap jiao la. You see, of course we don't zap jiao, but the thing is, it doesn't help for our better understanding of the context. Yeah. Yeah, our Buddhists usually good at saying, don't get attached to all this. So sometimes talk is easy, yeah, but then Satta Bojanga, Bhavita, Bahulikata, same thing. So yeah. Okay, so when 7 factors enlightenments are developed and repeatedly cultivated, you see, they fulfill the Vijja Vimutti. Okay, so there Vijja Vimutti is a compound. Vijja here referred to Trivijja, and Vimutti here referred to the knowledge of liberation. Okay, so they fulfill true knowledge and deliverance. Of course, towards the end they will tell you, you fulfill this Vijja and Vimukti. What are these Vijja? Vijja. You see, Vijja is from the root vid, mean to know. So it's a knowledge. Yeah. And also, if you want to translate, this also has the meaning of, you develop certain extraordinary power. Okay, extraordinary power. What are these extraordinary power? You have the knowledge of the recollection of the past life, right? Your existence in many past life, right? And then you also have the knowledge of the passing away and rebirth of other sentient beings. Okay, so so and so, in your past life, you're born in which country, in which family, and you die at which age, something like that. You are able to you can recollect the past life of other sentient beings. Okay, of course, for these two Vijja, this true knowledge can also be developed by heretics. That's why the heretics, like during the times of the Buddhas, many heretics, other shamans, they also develop this kind of the Vijja. But develop that kind of Vijja is not enough for their full realization. Then another Vijja that uniquely typical to Buddha's realization, that is the Shaya Jnana. Asava Kana mean the destructions of all the outflows, or sometimes you translate as cankers. Complete destruction. It means that no more. Even all the defilements are completely destroyed. That's why you become an Arahant. You become a fully enlightened one. So this is also another knowledge. Okay? Then the Vimukti here is referred to the knowledge of liberation. So fulfilled. Okay, yeah, I think we finish this part and then we can conclude for today and we can start next week. Yeah. Katang bhavita ch here katang. Now interrogative for now. Interrogative ask you how they are to be cultivated. Okay. Bhikkhave ānāpānassati katang bahulikata mahapāla hoti mahanisamsa. So how to translate this? How these ānāpānassatis are developed and how they are to be repeatedly cultivated. Yeah, here the katang. Okay. How? Katang how? Okay. How this mindfulness of breathing developed and repeatedly cultivated. Mahapāla hoti mahanisamsa. Okay. That bring great fruits and great benefits. Okay, how? Okay, so next week we will continue how. Okay, so yeah. Any question to ask? Huh? What is that? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, you have the word like katang bhavita cha bhikkhave anapanasati. So here the cha here, the first cha is a enclave. It means that this is the first part. Like you know how anapanasati develop. Okay. And katang bahulikata. How anapanasati is repeatedly cultivated. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. Or even without katang is also understood. You can have like katang bhavita cha bhikkhave anapanasati bahulikata. That's also okay. Same translation will be. Okay. That bring the great fruits and bring great benefits.